What up, everybody? This is Jason Lee, and this is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
And I'm Melissa Ford, a.k.a. the Curve Queen.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Giovanni.
Hola. Who is, okay, Gio, who is that on your jacket? Because I remember when I was a kid, they used to have missing people on milk cartons. I'm just wondering if you're trying to find somebody to come back home.
Nah, man, it's just an artist that I support, man. What's her name?
You don't even, nah.
Oh my God. Oh my
you
God,
cannot
you're fucking
say
fired.
you support her, but then you don't know her name.
Lyric Anderson. Lyric.
Lyrica Anderson?
No, not Lyrica. Lyric.
Okay.
Hey, y'all see my girl? Shout out to Blue Moon & Co.
I see.
Shout out to Blue Moon & Co. Jewelers. Thank you. Go see them. Oh, yes.
So basically, you had a person sponsor that grill that's in your mouth, and that's the reason why we can't hear you.
You can hear me. I sound just
yourself.
right. I'm articulating very right.
You sound South of Pico right now.
Wow. Wow.
South of Pico.
Anyhow, for people that are wondering why I have this furry thing sitting in my lap, you know, it's been a long time since a bitch got to sit front seat. But this is Melissa's child, Daisy. Mm-hmm. So she's making her Hollywood Unlocked debut today.
Yes. She's so cute.
Isn't she adorable? She's also a pain in the fucking
Yeah,
ass.
I know. We heard.
So Melissa, because of Daisy, you're definitely looking at having children, right?
No, it's not looking good. It's not looking. It's looking like my uterus is gonna stay. You know,
That's
like,
your birth control?
So your uterus has gone from under construction to do not enter, or what?
Yeah, pretty much. I just don't think that I could. I mean, like, my house looks like I have a freaking child. Like, I've got toys all over the fucking floor. She is nuts.
Oh, look how she looking at you.
And then that face.
She's over here chilling right now.
That face, it just.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Okay, so
she's so special.
We must have had a busy week because I haven't talked to any of y'all. So
well, Melissa, you were out gallivanting in motherfucking New York.
Yeah. My middle name is Gallivanting, Jason Gallivanting Lee.
That's hilarious.
Well, let's talk about you, Melissa. What did you do?
Well, I did a photo shoot.
You do a lot of photo shoots. Your Instagram has
For no
so many
reason.
fucking photo shoots.
For no reason.
What do you mean for no reason? That's what she does.
Just waking up, taking pictures.
No, it was like a legit photo shoot.
And it's much better than Giovanni laying on Instagram with his chest hair out. That shit is fucking disgusting.
Wait, what?
Your taco meat.
Nigga, I'm about
like,
to get you. I'm about to give you my barber's card so he can shape that shit up.
First and foremost, all right.
First and foremost.
And first of all, if you are gonna post it on Tuesday when it's Taco Tuesday, motherfucker. Stop posting it Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's Bobby Love, man.
No,
That's
Bobby fucking Love needs to be put in jail for all that fucking taco meat on my timeline.
Your beard look like Velcro. Continue
I'll tell
on.
you. But listen, I forgot that I'm not shaven and not cleaned up, and I'm gonna explain why, because I am on fucking strike for my barber. But right now we need to talk about.
I know
Melissa,
why.
Well, let's talk about what Melissa's been going through this week.
Okay, so put a pin in that. Just put a pin in that. Nothing. I just needed, to develop some, content for some, magazine submissions, et cetera, et cetera. It's a whole new world out there. When I was coming up a long time ago doing magazines and stuff, yes, that was an attempt at making my voice sound old. The budgets were big for, to do photo shoots and stuff like that. And now, I'm just... Listen, I like to control things as best as I can. So I'll do the photo shoot and then submit the photos for,
I'm glad that you're actually focused on your branding, because getting her to do photo shoots when she first got to LA, she was like, I ain't doing shit.
I was on a self-healing mission, okay? I'd been through a lot. I moved into a beautiful ass house with a gorgeous ass view, and all I wanted to do was chill and party and smoke and drink and...
Yeah,
and
well, I'm glad to see that you're in a photo shoot. You actually shoot more than I do. And I'm trying. At first I said I wanted to shoot 3 days a week. That was my goal with the blue collar team, because they know how to edit shit right.
You take pictures just to make memes out of them.
No, first of all, those are inspirational quotes, motherfucker. And you know how many people that shit actually does help out.
They're good. They're good. But damn.
Bobby Love sitting on Instagram in his fucking underwear. Let's not even start talking about who's using their platform wisely.
Hey, well, shit, they be loving it.
Okay, so what did you and OG Bobby Love do?
Well, I've been studying for a very, very big TV show audition.
Okay.
TMZ?
No, no. No, but I just been really
Vivica Fox Chocolate City?
No, hell no. No, actually, no. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a good show.
Really? Even though Chocolate City is about men who are shaking
Magic
their dicks.
City.
Magic City.
I used to be a stripper, so I couldn't.
You were a stripper?
Yes.
You were a real live stripper.
You were not stripping.
Like pole stripping.
Yes, back in Chicago.
Were you on a pole?
No, fool. I was my stage.
Do men slide around poles? Because I slid around a pole at Crazy Girls, but that was because I had too much Hennessy.
No. My name was Corn. That's how I got Cornbread. That was my stage name.
Your stage name was fucking Cornbread?
Excuse me. In my phone, his name is saved as Cornbread. I thought you knew that.
I did not know that.
Why did they?
Your stage name was Cornbread? Oh,
why? Because they were sopping you up or something?
No, I was
with greens?
I've always been a thicker dude. You know what I'm saying?
You don't say.
Okay, but for our TV show, by the way, I'm gonna be the only thick dude. Same as my relationships. All my niggas got to be right.
But in my
somebody got to have abs in my bedroom.
Before
shit, I ain't gonna fuck. I relinquished my right to abs.
Before my professional dancing career, I used to strip. So and my body was tight.
Were you like full nude stripping or just like halfway doing it?
No, private. I would pull my thing out.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Carlos in New York. That's my favorite stripper. He does the same. But anyway, So back to you. So you would pull your thing out for did you have to have bigger dollar bills? We're learning a lot about Giovanni today, right? So were you ever like an escort at the time? Because strippers give up the dick for the right coin.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, this is turning into a whole different type of show.
Giovanni's the guest today.
Wait. Have you've been an escort before?
Why the music always do that shit though?
Because God is working on me.
I have, but
really?
this is brand new for a lot of people.
Tell us about that, because I actually got some money in my bag.
No, an escort for women. Like I was doing older, richer, married women.
Oh damn. Okay. Well,
pick up your face.
Okay, so
why are you so shocked?
So tell us, do they swipe a credit card in your ass, or what? Venmo wasn't around then. So how did you collect payment?
They literally go to the bank, or they already have money. Like I was fucking with rich bitches that had safes in their house.
So really? So what is the conversation? So you're stripping, and then they say what?
It's pretty much not saying nothing. You know what they want.
Or were you like a Craigslist escort? Because those motherfuckers don't come with a retirement plan.
Nah, it was an old club called Club 7, and they used to have a lot of rich lawyer, doctor, older, white, black, Hispanic women coming in there looking for young blood.
Melissa, I don't appreciate the look of judgment on your face right now.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I smashed a cold 50-year-old.
No.
Yeah.
Did her vagina have wrinkles on it or what?
Oh my God.
No, actually, no. This chick was bad. Like,
really?
What's the girl name? Angela Bassett, 50-year-old bad. Like that.
Angela Bassett's almost 60 though.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
She looks
bad.
great.
So
super bad. Mm-hmm. Super bad.
So she was. I don't even want to talk about. I was going to ask something about her vagina, but I just
go ahead.
I just stopped
wait,
I just stopped the throw up right here.
The girl. Okay.
Okay.
The client.
No, so Willie was in New York.
Jane.
Wait, you and Willie knew each other from Chicago?
Yeah.
Was he ever a stripper? Because I know his wife was.
Nah.
No.
He was in a group called Quiet Storm.
Was he ever an escort?
I don't know about that.
Okay, because you guys could have started an escort group and really got some coins.
Escort group?
An escort group.
Called DNA, them niggas attractive.
Okay. So did you do anything else? This was so revealing. Giovanni was slanging dick for money. I'm not mad at you because, listen, I had this thing where I had to evaluate if I'm a trick. Because I know I trick. No.
I need to hear the end of
No,
this
so
story.
look, I got this new store that I take them all to, right? And the lady happens to be at work every time I come in. And the other day I went there with somebody I was trying to be on the low with. And she just she gave me this look where she knew my routine, that it was funny because we crossed eyes and then we just started laughing because she kind of looked like
like another one.
Like, yeah, another one. Shout out to DJ Khaled.
Another one.
So yeah, but anyway, I don't have any problem tricking. But I wonder, like, see, this is what I tell people. I have no problem tricking, but I will never make it transactional. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give you money for sex. If you're smart, you know my trends.
No, these women was giving me money for company. It just led into fucking.
No. Whatever you do to make yourself feel better. And it wasn't every one of them. I've only fucked them maybe 4 out of 4 of my life. So did you ever share with your girl that you was a hoe? Once upon a time, you was a hoe?
Yeah, she know.
Oh, damn. Y'all got a good relationship then. Because if my nigga ever comes home talking about he was selling shit, that's a problem.
That's messed up, man.
No, it's not. Because this economy provides many ways of getting money, and you ain't got to sling dick. But then again, you from Chicago, and y'all kill each other.
I was fresh out of high school. I was like 19, 20.
You all might be noticing how quiet I am over here, and it's just because my jaw has been on the counter because I don't even understand.
Well, apparently his client's jaw was on something.
I can't even visualize what you're talking about right now.
I can. Because there's a stripper in New York that I visit frequently, and when I go there, and I've taken one of my writers, Deja.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh no, you don't know this one?
Not this one?
No.
It's not
no.
the big buffed.
Oh yeah, you did know.
Yeah,
that's right. And so I didn't even know like how far he got down to. One time I was there, and I was tricking, paying money, whatever. And we had just had so many drinks by this point. I don't even know how much money I was giving away, but. He was like, yo, you want a private? And I'm like, I've never had been in a private, so I'll go in a private. We went in that room and that door shut, and I swear to God, I lost all my religion.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to his wife. But let's move on.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so this week, my week in recap, I just got back from New York yesterday. I was out there with the money team. I went to the fight, went to go see Tank fight at the Barclays Center and Badu Jack. Shout out to them.
Not Tank the singer.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Tank the fighter, Gervonta Davis. He fucking beat the shit out of his opponent. And his opponent was a good one, but he beat him so bad. It almost reminded me of when Tyson was fighting in the 80s. Gervonta won the championship belt. I don't know the belt because I don't follow sports like that. So sorry for those of you wondering, you can Google it. He's now a worldwide champion. And but Badu Jack was robbed by his opponent. He fought a really good fight and lost. But I have to tell you, and I'm going to pull this up before I leave. Now, y'all know I ride hard for the money team and Floyd Mayweather. But Badu Jack's opponent was so damn fine, I was conflicted. So I was saying, yeah, Jack. But I was like praying at the other guy, But he got his tooth knocked out. He got the shit beat out of him. Ended up in the ambulance. And still, it was a draw.
Wow.
His name is James DeGaulle. So he's from London.
I'm going to Google
Shout
that
out
right
to
now.
Alyssa.
Google James.
James DeGaulle. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker right there, I think he got a wife, though. He had a couple pretty girls in the front rows. Maybe they were both his, but I don't know.
James.
But you say he got his ass whooped.
He got his ass whooped and still didn't
When you hit an
lose.
H and whooped, you know you got your ass whooped.
So I'm sitting there, right? And, I forget that I'm on Love and Hip Hop when I'm just walking around. Like, I'm in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn with a whole bunch of, our people.
Right. Yeah.
Them motherfuckers is loving hip hop crazy up there.
Really?
Hell yeah. They were acting, people were throwing shit at me to get my attention. People were.
That's always fun.
People were coming down the aisle where they weren't supposed to sit. And then, and Brian was there, I run into Remy Ma, and I forget that we don't know each other, but we're on the same show, so we know each other. So Remy Ma walked by, and I just say, hey, what up, Remy? And she did a double take. We ended up taking a picture, but her and Papoose had this dope ass fur shit going on. But
I think it's because like New York, like the New York version of Love and Hip Hop. Like I seen you on DJ Self. I watched the whole little stream.
Yeah.
That was a long ass interview. It
was long, yeah.
So I was watching it. I think since that over there is so much, it's so turned.
Yeah.
So I think they just take everybody, all the other cities in consideration for the love.
Safari. So I did. Thank you for bringing it up because I forgot about that. I did Power 105 with DJ Self. Shout out to DJ Self from Love and Hip Hop New York. Showed me a lot of love. We called Cardi B. We called Peter Guns. We called Papoose, Remy, Safari. We called everybody we could get on the phone. But Cardi showed a lot of love. The one thing I love about the New York cast is like and just New York in general. There's so much energy, and them motherfuckers they wild out there.
Yeah.
But Safari said something controversial. He said if Jason Lee was on New York radio, Charlamagne would get a run for his money.
Oh wow, he tweeted that or he said
it on the interview.
See, okay, at that time I probably tuned out.
I was like, yo, Charlamagne, there's no competition. He's the god at what he does. I just like being mentioned in that whole thing. You need to.
See, I told you.
Here, I'm gonna let you run.
You.
Here, I'm gonna let you run to your mama.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't know if she's gonna come over here because she knows.
Sorry, I had to let the bitch go.
Yeah, she knows.
But no, they showed a lot of love. New Yorkers showed a lot of love, and they wild as hell. But I had a lot of fun at Power 105. But it's just so motivating. And I won't lie, I was really nervous when I started the interview.
I could tell.
Why?
Because I'm used to doing this with you guys. I'm telling you, outside of this, I'm really nervous talking to
That's
people.
why he took that effing vodka blood orange.
He gave me some vodka, and boy,
Lord have mercy.
Loosen him up.
He got that, Jason. I was saying shit that apparently was reckless because he was looking at me like, ooh, I'm going to get calls. Because I basically had Safari fly to New York to meet with Floyd about Fight Meek Mill.
I saw that.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. Shout out to Safari. So Safari and Meek Mill. So Nicki Minaj is now single, and she's out there looking to mingle. And Safari wants that old thing back. So he called me and said, yo, bro. And I probably shouldn't say this because he hasn't given me permission, but we do what we want to do on the show. So fuck it. He was like, yo, man, I'll fight that nigga and set it up. I called Floyd. Floyd said, have him come to New York. He got on a flight, flew to New York, sat down with Floyd. And so we shall see what happens.
Meek said it on his thing too.
Yeah, but I don't know. Who do you think would win?
I think.
I'm going with Safari
I'm gonna go with Safari.
because he has something to prove. He wants his girl back. He's the
It's
underdog.
not gonna be an easy one. It's gonna be a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Philly, New York.
Meek ain't no punk.
Meek ain't no
Do you
punk by
see
sure.
that actually happening? I'm sorry, everybody. My bad.
Floyd got the money.
For a bag. Yep.
Really?
And now Safari has moved to Vegas and is in the gym at the Mayweather gym.
Almost every day.
Lies, you tell.
Every day.
I am telling you the truth.
Check out his Instagram story. He in that thing every day training.
Well, he was already in the gym, all oiled up with his fur coat,
Yeah,
just
but no,
lounging
he
on the
on
fucking
he on
weight
some real
bench.
shit right
So
now.
Safari gets to the hotel and Floyd's there and the girls and everybody's there and Floyd says, "Hey bro, can I get some coconut oil?"
No,
We fell out laughing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So yeah, but
I
anyway.
just used up all my Safari coconut oil.
Me too.
Oh,
That
I'm
shit
sure
good.
he would make a personal delivery for you.
Well,
You looking good today, by the way.
me?
Yeah, actually, I like that hair.
Thank you.
The other hair was good too. I mean, I like the other
Thank
hair.
you.
Now,
I mean, I like to examine all facets of my personality, and
he's trying you over there.
I'm gonna kick his fucking ass.
Wait, now
I like that
Well,
hair. Like I said, I like that.
he might charge you for that.
Great.
No, I like the wigs too.
No, I'm not a wig girl.
No?
I'm truly, truly, truly not a wig girl. I thought about it, but it doesn't work out for me because I cannot get it out of my mind that if you're getting intimate with somebody, if that shit came off, I don't get embarrassed easily, but I would die.
I told you the story. How about you fuck somebody and they don't have a dick?
Wait, what?
Oh, Melissa, what's going on in the world?
Well, there's a lot going on in the world. Donald Trump is still on Twitter, and he's annoying.
I'm so
I
sick of
can't.
hearing that name.
I really listen. We have to look at that face and that hair and that orange skin for the next 4 years. He has already come up with his 2020 re-election slogan.
What is it?
He won't tell anybody, but it's going to be really, really, really good.
Listen,
That's what he said. It's going to be amazing.
I'm not as concerned of him looking like a Cheeto as I am concerned about him tweeting because these tweets are just now out of control. You know, apparently he praised the wrong Ivanka. Did you hear about that?
Wow.
No.
He tweeted praise to his daughter, but it was the wrong Twitter
Account.
and
That's
the person
hysterical.
responded talking shit.
Wow.
So I guess he's having problems getting people to sing at his inauguration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Jennifer Holliday, from Dreamgirls fame, for everybody who wasn't familiar on who she is, she was originally going to sing, and then she felt the fury from basically everybody, but most specifically the LGBT community, and.
Because she has a big following there.
Yeah, exactly. And so she realized that her career would take a massive hit for this one paycheck. And I'm sure the paycheck is not all that great.
Oh, no,
to
no,
perform
because
in
they
that
trying to get
inauguration.
people to work for free.
Oh, no.
What?
They're trying to
You
get
know,
people
I know
to
some
work for
people.
free.
No.
They
They're actually paying?
Oh, the money, the budgets they're putting together for people to come. Right now, if we had somebody that want to go right now, they can get paid.
Well, YG offered to, perform.
$4 million to sing "Fuck Donald Trump."
Yeah,
he ain't going there.
Oh, that's dope.
I would give anything to see
But
that.
no, but I got a call. They wanted Kanye West, so I text Kris Jenner that they wanted Kanye West, and she didn't respond to me. She
well,
didn't
hold
even
on one
say-
second. Doesn't Kanye have his own relationship with Trump?
They called me and asked me, you know who my person is,
Mm-hmm.
if he would perform at a non-inaugurational event on the same day as the inauguration for whatever he wants, and he hasn't responded. I'm gonna text Chris right now.
Okay. Well, there's a bunch of people. Who's the line? The lineup right now is like Toby Keith, some country singer who's got.
sound like he supported
Well,
Trump.
Donald
anyway.
isn't having it and doesn't give a fuck about you guys because he has said that all these celebrities not coming weren't even fucking invited.
It's all right.
But I will say, if you think about it, I don't really think Obama had a lot of star power support. I don't think Trump gives a shit about that. He got Exxon, he got Amazon, he got all the major billionaires, the money people, because that's his thing. He's focused on the high net wealth individuals to help him move his agenda. So I think where people, this is the question I have, because what's his name? What's the comedian's name? Steve
Harvey.
Steve Harvey went and met with him, and now he's being labeled a coon. Anybody going near Trump Towers is being called a coon. The other day, me and my friend Calvin were walking by in New York, and I asked, there were police standing on the corner. I said, "What's you protecting down here?" They said, "Trump Tower." We went the other way. I don't even want to be around. But no, seriously, is it fair that everybody who's semi-interested in participating in this electoral process, this inauguration process, a coon? Is it fair?
No, here's what I think. Like, you make some valid points about.
See, that's that 50s pussy that you was getting paid for. Hold on, Melissa,
Wow.
go, let him clear his throat.
I'm
with
good.
You got the. You take
Here's the
that
thing.
shit
Thank
out your
God.
mouth.
I had to take it out. I had to do my job. Anyway, here's the thing.
That's what he said.
I think you said he has like his foot in the bigger fishes like the gas companies, but I do think he's keying in on similar people.
Similar?
Not similar. Not the word.
Similar?
Similar. Not no motherfucker. Key people like Kanye
Wait, start the
West.
sentence over so I can correct you.
I think, like you said, he has his feet and his foundation like in the big gas companies, and he
Okay.
doesn't really care about the fame and the celebrities. But I do think he's keying in on key people like Kanye and Steve Harvey, because like they know that we as a black people and especially youth look up to people like Kanye. So if they see Kanye shaking hands with him, he's going to think, okay, that's going to make us feel like, or some people feel like it's okay to accept him. So
everybody, let me just tell you, everybody wants the cool factor. Everybody.
Yeah.
And honestly, our people need to stop licensing the shit out. Just own it and procure it for us and grow it in our own community. Because if you think about it, we do make people hot. So having everybody at the inauguration that our people know helps in their minds make them cool.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think that it's fair to label people coons because they want to get involved in the conversation?
I think, well, Zoe Saldana is definitely feeling the wrath right now as well, because she kind of said, we bullied Donald Trump. It's just like,
No, she's saying that he won because we bullied him.
That's what she's saying?
Yes.
It didn't seem like that's what was she was
That's how
saying.
I read it. How did you read it?
No, I read it that that we're acknowledging the fact that this man is a bully. She was just like, we're turning into bullies ourselves by the things that, we're streamlining all of our commentary and focusing on the negative. And that's what she was.
What do you think about that?
I think that she should have kept her mouth shut, honestly. I wouldn't go anywhere near having that kind of conversation with anybody. I'm just not going to sacrifice my popularity for a conversation like that.
But that's the thing. Do we think that it's wrong for people to get involved with Donald Trump? It's like, this is what I told Donald's people. Anybody that comes near you guys is automatically polarized. Is automatically blacklisted because he's so polarizing.
Yeah.
And she was there texting saying, please tell Donald to stay off Twitter. And it was
Specifically.
This
okay.
This cough drop.
okay.
This cough drop.
Everybody can't do big words all the
Hold
time.
on, listen. This cough drop caught a pool of spit, and I don't know what was happening. Okay, what the fuck were we talking
That
about?
cough drop was about to be over here.
Specifically, it was the fight he got into with John Lewis.
Right.
On Martin Luther King Day weekend or day, he got into a fight with somebody that was standing right next to him all the time through the fights in Alabama and the march on across summer. So
yeah, John Lewis is a senator who was very active in the civil rights movement back in the 60s, and got his skull cracked, and fractured during a march that just resulted in violence.
And I'm like, listen, if you don't like Meryl Streep's speech, if you don't like CNN, that's one thing. But to attack a civil rights leader on Martin Luther King Day who stood with the man, and you're trying to appeal to black people and you want rappers and shit to come and perform for you, your shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
So my question to them was, when are they going to take away his Twitter?
Nobody is.
Like we had this conversation. Who's going to tell the president no and stop?
I heard that they're taking control of his Twitter after the inauguration.
Oh,
I'll believe it when I see it. I really will.
and who is they? You say they.
Yeah.
Who is they?
They.
So
I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at it. Because y'all two not
This is my take on it, is the fact that, first of all, there's protests set up all over the country in all 50 states taking place on Inauguration Day. There's a women's march that's happening in different cities all over the country. It's happening downtown LA. I'm definitely going to be in attendance.
Are you really?
Yeah, absolutely. And because I have a really, really, really big problem with everything that they've done, before they've even gotten into office. I mean, Congress it's really scary. I'll just say in terms of Planned Parenthood, everyone thinks Planned Parenthood, they automatically, link abortions to that.
Right.
But that's not what that is. I mean, like, obviously they, that is a service that they do provide, but there's so many other services that they provide. There's cancer screening. These are for people who are, living just above or below the poverty line, who don't have access to health care. And these are necessary screenings and treatments that we women need. So any woman that is on the side of defunding Planned Parenthood, I'm like, you don't deserve the uterus that God gave you. You're a fucking idiot.
But let me take approach to this. So I don't support half the shit that I hear coming out of the Donald Trump campaign. But where I'm I guess not
Conflicted?
really all the way sure is, do I stand on the sideline and fight and argue and picket and all that kind of stuff for it? Or do you find a way to get inside and actually bring people in to start the conversation and provide our perspective?
I really don't honestly think he cares about anybody else's perspective besides his own.
I think the only black person.
Look at who he's appointing to, his cabinet and positions of power. These are people that are not in touch with what is, with our daily lives as a society. You know what I mean? Like, this is the third year, like, in terms of like in discussing the environment, this is the third year that record temperatures have been recorded. The earth is getting hotter, and yet his people in his camp are like, climate change is a fucking hoax. It doesn't exist. It's like,
Man.
science
I don't know. I just feel
otherwise.
like right now, Waka Flocka wiping his ass with a Donald Trump shirt.
Hey.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck did I miss?
You didn't see that?
I took a nap after my...
People boycotting the inauguration. People refusing to sing. That's not enough. That is
Right.
not going to change the course of your word, litany of billionaires who are moving their agenda, and they're moving it quickly. They've already started a group to start taking away and dissecting the Obamacare. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if they don't have some type of organized influence inside that is connected to whatever the movement is outside, how are you going to have influence? I just don't see it.
I mean, I feel like the only person that could probably make that happen in the black community is Farrakhan.
I don't know. Farrakhan ain't going in there trying to have that conversation.
I'm just saying, like, if it had to happen, if it did happen, I feel like he's the person that could go in there and not be, slandered or, because people see Farrakhan as like, okay, it's Farrakhan. We know that brother ain't converted.
I don't know if I think it would have to be an open, televised debate, discussion, conversation between the two. I don't think he would go behind closed doors with Donald Trump. I just don't think, because he would lose a ton of... Donald Trump said he wants to put a ban on Muslims. Mm-hmm. There ain't no way Farrakhan could go in that room.
Well, he's backtracking on that. A lot of Trump voters are, experiencing a little bit of buyer's remorse, and he hasn't even gotten into office,
Buyer's remorse.
Yeah, technically yet. Seriously. One voter, he wrote, he's a writer for Vox, and he said he can pinpoint the exact moment in which he felt like he regretted his choice to vote for Trump. And that was when he did an interview with 60 Minutes, and he watched him backtrack on one of his signature campaign promises, which was to, get a special prosecutor in to investigate the Clinton email scandal. And so just with him backtracking with things like that, the wall, the ban on Muslims. They're like, well, what is it that we voted for? We voted for these promises that you made to us. I'm just like, what? You got a lot of time to see.
For everybody that put a vote in for Donald Trump, fuck what you're talking about. No crying now. You're going to live with this shit for the rest of the 4 years, because I don't see Donald getting elected after this term. I see him being a one-term president unless he gets in there and really does some major shit to advance our country's economy. But let me just tell you, so George H.W. Bush, Iraq and Afghanistan war president's daddy, just make sure that's clear for our viewers. He was supposed to be coming to the inauguration with Barbara. He since has pulled out, saying
Is that
Bush
letter
pulling
real?
out?
Well, he was saying that he was hospitalized for shortness of breath. But then now a letter has surfaced that I don't know if this is real or not, but it basically says, Barbara and I are sorry that we can't be there for you. My doctor says if I come and sit outside, it'll likely put me 6 feet under.
Same for Barbara, so I guess we're stuck in Texas.
When Bushes pull out on you, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 50-year-old vagina.
Oh, man.
Okay, so anyway, enough with the Donald Trump talk. I just don't know what's going on. I think we just have to keep keeping an eye on it.
Keep on
Speaking of keeping an eye on it, I'm supposed to be interviewing Alexis Sky tonight, who has just the sex tape with Fetty Wap. Get it? Keeping an eye on it?
Yeah, I got it.
That was
Okay.
good.
I got it.
I got it.
Enough with the eye jokes, Jesus, people. Okay, so what? I'm going to miss the Obamas. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to go too far into it because depression will fall over this room.
Did you see the African awards? African Museum Awards?
No. Oh, a little bit.
It was really, really good.
It was good. Yeah, Oprah opened it up.
Yeah, and
she looks good.
Chuck D did a little freestyle and pay homage to Barack Obama. It was dope.
Yeah, the Obamas, man, I don't think we're going to ever have a president and a first lady with that kind of swag. There was a story that we wrote on Hollywood Unlocked about Michelle Obama. She was with Jimmy Fallon at the Tonight Show, and she was surprising people who were saying nice things about it. Did you see that?
I saw that.
Did that shit make you teary-eyed?
I got a little emotional.
Man.
Yeah, it did.
I did. It did.
And one of them, actually, the last woman that was, saying some nice things about her was her
Went to school with her. Yep.
classmate in Princeton.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'd known each other. I mean, first of all, Flotus has been happy birthday, a happy belated birthday to Flotus.
Yes.
She's like, what, 56?
57.
No, she's not 50.
She's like 56.
No,
She looks good for 56.
She looks better than good.
She looks great.
Okay, well, you guys posted it. Find out.
Right.
We posted it on Hollywood Unlocked. We're going to get her age, but she looks amazing.
She has been, I want to say she's 49.
She's 50 what? 53.
Okay.
Well, you was close.
Okay.
She looks really good.
She looks fantastic.
Michelle Obama looks better than a lot of these Instagram models in terms of her skin and her just everything.
Yeah. She knows how to take very good care of herself. She's just an amazing woman. She's beautiful from the inside out. And
good sex makes you younger too.
We don't know anything about that.
You know Obama hitting that.
Turn around now.
I mean,
what if a sex tape came out?
Up?
What if a sex tape came out with the first family?
I told you.
We are not going to go
the
there.
Same thing to somebody.
Okay,
that shit would be hilarious.
Melissa, you don't want to talk about it, but would you watch it?
Yes, she would.
No.
Melissa.
No.
Melissa.
Listen, I don't even watch the videos of music artists whose songs I really like because I don't want their vision to pollute my mind.
A sex tape with Barack and Michelle.
I like to keep them where they are.
Would be on my iPad.
I like to keep them where they are in my head, which is up on the highest pedestal.
Michelle, get ratchet now.
Okay, I'm gonna punch you in your face.
If he continues to make these damn old
I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face.
Because you got to think, if you're in the bedroom, he's still probably proper, which is hilarious to me.
I was gonna.
Do you think Obama's like when he's fucking like take that bitch?
No.
I bet you they do talk.
I
bet you they do talk nasty.
We're going to hell with fire, with gasoline fucking drawn
Listen,
on.
Obama is a public figure. We can talk about his penis.
About the bus.
You know he got a big foot.
I'm about to come, Michelle.
Enough. Listen, so on some serious shit. So we wrote the story about a mother who killed her son, stabbed him to death he was 17 years old, stabbed him to death for being gay. And we've been talking a lot about this on this show, and it's so crazy to read more and more stories that there's people out there that really hate
you gonna
gay
kill
people.
your son.
For you to stabbing. I've been shot. That was somewhat personal. Stabbing you up on your son, stabbing him to death. What do you think?
I think that's disgusting. I think it's atrocious. I mean, I don't this happened in Brazil, apparently, Sao Paulo.
Okay.
And
I'm just at a loss for words. That's
crazy. Like I don't understand. First of all, just persecuting people on it's not a lifestyle choice. It is just who they are. But how is it? I don't understand parents killing children or vice versa. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I just don't understand how she could.
Something mentally has to be wrong.
Yeah.
So the other day when I was in New York on Power 105, one of the callers, they call in to talk to you live. One of the callers called and was like, "Yeah, I want to talk to the Fruity guy." And DJ Self, I'm sitting.
Wow.
I heard that. Hold on. So I'm sitting across from DJ Self, and he looks uncomfortable, like, "Oh my God." I said, "No, let him talk." I'm like, "What's up?" I said, for you to be semi-straight or whatever you are and to be worried about a nigga sleeping with another nigga, you must want some dick. I'm confused. What is going on? Like, why do people care so much about what other people are doing?
I don't know.
And did he answer?
He hung up.
Oh.
He said, I'm not a drunk driver, right? I stay in my lane.
I said I'm not a drunk driver. I stay in my lane. Now, don't get me wrong. My wheel may swerve in the other lane. if I want you, just to see if you're gonna swerve back. You swerve back, you getting in the car.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so I was talking about the fact that I don't have a haircut. Somebody, I think you brought up that I was looking a little shabby over here.
He actually called your beard Velcro.
That's okay. He was nigga, you was selling dick. Like nothing you can ever
Exactly.
say to
And
me.
you, at a point, was buying some.
And-
Not for me.
I wasn't buying dick.
Not for me.
No, I wasn't buying dick. See, you got to understand.
Can we focus?
We just not gonna go there
What's
because
happening with
our viewers say that we talk about sex way too much.
Do they?
I
my
never
God.
saw that comment.
Oh, and you know what? I will say that our viewership, we've gotten like 15,000 followers or something like that, or subscribers over the last week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I don't really care what y'all say, like it, hate it, don't. The fact that they're talking, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to
Who
being
doesn't want
shabby.
to talk about sex?
Well, they say you talk about yourself way too much. They
Go
say
fuck yourself.
They don't say nothing about me.
they want you to get out of the basement. Collectively want you.
I've been out the
they
basement
say-
for 3 months.
They say that I interrupt too much and that I talk about sex too much.
He knows his
some of it's
audience.
pretty accurate, but whatever. Okay, so the reason why I'm shabby. So online, there's this whole discussion of the fact that I have a toupee. I don't have a toupee. I could keep it 1,000. There's a debate of how I got the toupee. Surgery, is it taped on, tacked on, is there Velcro strips? There ain't no motherfucking toupee. Now on top of that,
It's so thick.
Is that why
you gonna stop laughing though?
Is that why you're growing it out to show people the
I am
lines?
growing it out because
okay.
my barber only has availability at 6 or 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so I tell him all the time, that's too fucking early. I fall asleep in the chair. You have sleep. He pushed my hairline back and
to the 70s.
it was already shut the fuck up. It's already far enough. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna come back. No, I'm gonna because I know how to fix my hair.
Put some castor oil right.
I'm not putting castor oil on my head.
That's funny because I remember your shit was pushed
But
the
see,
fuck back
Make
one
a
year.
But that was
make
my
a little, get some safari coconut oil,
That
mix
shit like
it with
McDonald's
some castor
arches.
oil, and just put it right there.
I'm not putting
That's
safari
what you should
shit
put on
on
your
my
edges
hairline.
and shit.
Okay, I'm not putting.
So you're gonna
nothing.
let your hair
No,
grow?
I'm just gonna let it grow out a lot more fuller, and then when we get to preparing for this pilot, I'm gonna get it cut the day before that. But I'm gonna give him very specific instructions, and we're going to do it very creatively, and that motherfucker gonna be banging.
You never, ever, ever do your hair the day before you go on to.
Actually, I'm gonna do it the day of. I always do it the day of.
Wow. So
Wait, what do you- but it's
there's
different
so
between-
much room for error there. I couldn't. That's why I'm. This is prep. This is prep.
But it's different for men and women, right?
Yeah. No,
Like-
our prep is
And so those of you who are saying, well, okay, you're fixing your hairline, but you could have shaved. I didn't want to shave. I woke up this morning. I didn't have a razor. Do you know I have to go all the way downstairs? The elevators in my building aren't working. The fucking security guard standing there talking about walk down the stairs.
I mean, the Boris Kojo's not a bad look on you.
Nah, what'd you say?
The Boris Kojo.
Boris Kojo is not. Me and Boris are too.
Well, I'm talking about
that
like,
motherfucker.
you know
fine.
what I mean?
Shout out to Nicole R.E. Parker because I still don't like her ass.
Damn, she's a germaphobe
Because she's
too.
married to him. But anyway, yeah, I just so I'm boycotting my barber until the 27th.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go and get the freshest cut. My shit gonna look so amazing. And they're gonna say, look, he went and got a fucking toupee.
That's
That shit do
hilarious.
look toupee-ish.
Jason does not have a toupee for all of you who are
doesn't,
wondering.
but it's so.
You can talk shit about my toupee all you want, Gio. You still have Taco Tuesday on your chest. So it's whatever.
I normally shave, but you know,
Yeah,
my
I
girl
couldn't-
like it. So
Yeah, I couldn't lay with anything hairy in my bed. Everything in my bed got a nair or do something.
Yeah, they look like slippery fish.
Mine?
Yes.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They look. They're so hairless. They're squeaky.
They're gonna be mad that you called them fish.
Sorry, boys. Sorry.
How y'all doing? Gay terminology, when you call a boy fish, you're saying he's a female.
I do not mean it that way. I don't mean it that way at all.
That's okay. We have a very special guest in the building, Elizabeth Ruiz.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
what's up?
And so people watching the show may not know who Elizabeth Ruiz is if they don't follow social media or headline news. So, okay, so let's get into it. Where are you? Tell us your background. Like, where are you from? What do you do? What did you do before the world knew you for what you did?
Okay, so I was born in Cuba, raised in Miami, and what I did before the world was hang out with athletes and practice. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just did music videos, modeling, you know, the same Instagram.
And you did like a lot of Instagram videos with influencers. You're a social influencer.
Yeah, I did a lot of comedy skits and stuff.
So how many followers do you have on Instagram?
A little over 400,000.
You on your way to 5. You're on your way to 5.
Almost. Yeah.
And so one of your most recent skits, you did a skit. I don't know if you saw. I did an interview with Soulja Boy and Floyd Mayweather. Did you see that?
I did.
Okay, so you just did a skit with Mike Tyson.
Yes.
So saying, and the song is called "Soulja Boy's Gonna Get His Ass Beat." What is it?
Knock you out or some shit.
Yeah, so Mike Tyson wrote a diss track to Soulja Boy, and we did like a music video to it, where like this guy's dressed up as Soulja Boy, and he's like, "They say Soulja ain't from the hood," and he put his arm around my homegirl, and she's like, "Man, get off me!" So we're like, "What? You know, we in the hood." So we're like, "What?" We stomp him out, and we.
It's a video full of all the Instagrammers. All Instagrammers baddest chicks. Pretty much lip syncing.
There's one
the
in
song.
there that I'm low key tired of seeing her face though.
Who? Summer Rae?
Jenna Frooms.
Oh, Jenna Frooms.
I don't want to get a tweet about it. Don't need to get an Instagram about it, and don't
Why
come
you tired?
ask me what. Because we had reached out to her, I think, to collaborate one time, and she was just being extra. You would have thought we emailed Mariah Carey.
I could kind of see that, but she's the homie. But I could kind of see that.
Well, hope her shit don't get hacked, because then what's she gonna do?
Oh, it's a wrap.
But
Well,
anyway,
I just feel like a lot of like the social media people are kind of fake anyway.
yeah, I agree. So what? So okay, so you're from Cuba. What do you think about us opening up the line to Cuba now? We can go back and forth. Do you like that?
I thought your question was going to be, what do I think about Fidel Castro dying? I was going to say, fuck yeah.
Okay,
wow.
so you're.
Because I posted that on my Instagram and I got a lot of heat about it. Like, oh, you should respect him. And I don't have to respect anything.
So
okay?
what don't you like about Fidel?
He starved the people of Cuba, you know? Like, people went hungry and a lot of things that go on in Cuba and people don't know about it, you know? So I just feel like everybody just praises him because he didn't let the United States take over Cuba, and that's not the only reason why you should.
Did you know, just a fun fact, I didn't know that candy was big in Cuba. Like candy.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's
So
huge.
Floyd said he went over there. Floyd Mayweather, the sponsor of our show, he went over to Cuba and he said that they would do anything for candy. Like they just wanted candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
know
like the Cuba kind of looked like a relic stuck in the 1960s.
It is.
you know?
It's stuck in a time capsule.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's a really interesting place to be. I mean, as a Canadian, the borders were wide open for us to go. That's
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like when Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, made
Look at this history lesson sitting across from
Come
me.
on now.
You better show that you got brains and booty.
Well, sure,
And beauty.
I'm Canadian, so
It's not your beauty, it's your booty.
I said booty, you said beauty.
Thank you guys. But I'm Canadian, so I grew up kind of not really understanding, political relationships, the political relationship between the U.S. and Cuba. But what I grew up understanding was that there's all this travel and tourism, marketing done in Canada for go to Cuba. So, okay, Cuba. And then it wasn't until I, was a teenager and I started learning about American history that I learned about the Bay of Pigs and, the Cuban Missile Crisis, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, oh, now I understand why.
I almost fell asleep. I hated school.
Sorry.
But you are so smart.
She is so
Let me tell you
intelligent.
something. If I ever go on How to Be a Millionaire, I'm fucking putting you in my lifeline.
The phone call.
I'm going to call your ass.
I am the lifeline.
Like,
I
how
am.
much dick did Giovanni sell when he was an escort in Chicago?
Okay, motherfucker.
And I will be
technically,
like,
you were a
well,
motherfucker in Chicago.
Yes. He said he
Mary,
slang
Indiana.
it just 4 times.
Anyway, so have you ever been an escort?
Have I ever been an
Yes.
escort? No, I haven't.
So you're better than Gio in many ways.
Okay, wait. Go to hell, all right? Because I had to do what I had to do to feed my daughter at the time, all right?
Damn, tell your story. You're going to be on Lifetime when
I
you
mean,
get
but
older.
this was before the professional dancer career. So to go from that to tour with the
You
biggest
went
artists in the
from
world
selling dick to 50-year-olds to dancing with Beyonce.
and Chris Brown. And
Lord,
then
tell me
Amaria,
there ain't a
yes.
God.
Well, Jason, you ask a really legit question because you are on Instagram. You do have a huge following, and there are the rumors that a lot of influential girls on Instagram, they're selling more. They're giving away more than just like the booty pictures.
Well, I would technically say I haven't sold pussy for money, but I've sold time for money. You know?
yeah, that's a-
So-
that's
Explain that.
That's a form of
Hey.
escortation.
You haven't been to...
I'm gonna need you to stop making fucking words up.
Listen. He has been hosting past Pico, and it is showing up
That's
today.
a form of escort.
So
but go
let's
ahead.
talk. Let's talk about that because I do believe time is money.
Definitely.
And so, how does you never been to the island with Peter Nygaard though?
I've hung out with Peter Nygaard.
Oh, we got to get into y'all
No,
know who Peter
I know
Nygaard is.
exactly.
How about Dan
And I
Bazillion?
never went on that island.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so for those of you that don't know who Peter Nygaard is, he pays women to shit on them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
God
and
damn.
Oh,
He's
shit.
a billionaire
Yes, he
who owns a private island.
No
Shout
pun
out
intended.
to Sule Madero. She's been there a lot of times.
Wasn't that his girlfriend? Like he bought a Ferrari for her and the whole nine. And
Yeah, but I heard the house mother wasn't happy with her. She got that Ferrari taken. I don't know all
Wait,
the
so get
details.
into
I keep
this.
my
Wait,
ear to-
just-
Wait, let me talk to me and this my girl.
I'm excited right now.
Listen, let me tell you why I like her. Because these girls out here in Hollywood really be trying to be coy about this Hollywood shit. And it's real out here. This is a different culture. It's a different environment. And that people are out here making money, whether it's through social media, whether through spending time, whether it's flying to an island and getting shitted on. Because I tell you, the way some of my bills show up in the mail, I'll get shitted on for a good check.
You'll get shitted on or you'll shit on?
Shit, I'll paint that shit all over my face and let you treat me like Play-Doh, motherfucker. You put shit right here, you put shit right here. I wouldn't give a fuck. What you gonna say?
So wait, have you been to the island, you say, right?
Yeah, I've hung out with Peter Nygaard a couple of times.
But you ain't do no shitting.
No, I didn't do any shit. No.
okay, wait, hold on. Does he like to shit on girls or like to get shit on?
He
by
likes
the
getting
girls?
shitted on. Yes. Yeah. The reason why I know, because now you guys are like, well, something's not adding up. You
No,
didn't shit on
I
him,
was
but-
legit just in my head thinking, could
Melissa, you
I
wouldn't let anybody shit on you? Let me set it up first. Hold on. Peter Nygaard, billionaire, flies you to a private island, has all the cocoa butter you have to rinse it off and to moisturize after he paints you with a bunch of diarrhea.
Mannequin
Would you
challenge.
do it?
I can't. No. And let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something. I have gotten the invites to go to that island.
Wow.
And I never, ever went. I wish somebody would try to say
$1 million.
I went.
I'm setting that up.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna go with you.
$1 million.
Because
Okay,
I'll be the
you
friend
come
that
with
rinses the
me
shit
and
off.
you get shitted on. Okay.
How about this? We both get shitted on together.
Oh my
What about you, Liz? You have a price?
No, I think if you actually like play your cards right, you can get paid for not doing anything. Because that was my situation with Peter. They actually reached out to me and were consistent. So when I finally went and hung out with him, I literally sat next to him at the poker table. You know, whatever
Eye
he
candy.
played, he won. He gave me some money, and that was how I got paid
But
for
most rich guys want pretty girls just to
Yeah.
be in the room.
Like Dan.
Floyd Mayweather loves pretty girls to be around. He ain't hitting all them girls. And I think it's the perception because y'all have it so hard. You take a picture with any guy. We should take
We're
a
fucking,
picture.
yeah.
We should take a picture today. Well, they probably won't start that rumor, but you know, if you take a picture with a man, you automatically are sleeping with the guy.
Yeah, that's true.
So Dan Bazarian, you ever been
Dan
with him?
Bilzerian.
Dan Bazarian, thank you.
No, I've been around some of his friends, but I've actually turned down his offers because I heard he likes to degrade women.
What's degrading? Like what in what way?
You know, call you out of your name and just kind of like see you as a sexual object.
Right.
Where I don't know, I think older men have a thing for treating women a little bit like ladies.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, Nygaard, going back to him, he's he likes to be shitted on and all that stuff, but he definitely treats you like a lady.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, let me feed you, let me rub you in your hair, but then you got to shit on
But
me.
then he asked me after, you know, we had played poker and all that stuff. He gave me some money. And then he was like, look, I want you to come back when no one's around. And what did you eat today? I was like, I think I know where this
I
is
ate Mexican, motherfucker.
Yo, this is the guy that calls you and say, don't shit for a whole day.
Okay, listen.
That's exactly what he said to me.
Listen. Before you leave, give me Peter's number. I got bitches that'll line up and shit on him.
Okay, now hold on one second.
We'll have a shit smorgasbord.
Now hold on 1 second here. Okay, so he says he wants to know what you've eaten, and he says don't shit for a whole day. Is there a preference in terms of the texture of shit that he likes on him? Does he like you know, like the rabbit pellet turds
With the
Shit,
corn.
shit gotta be solid,
or,
son.
or does he like it a little liquidy?
Ooh.
Oh,
I guess it
sorry.
depends.
Oh God, this is hilarious.
No, what is the preferred diet for being shitted on?
You know what? I have no idea, but he always talks about like drinking green teas and eating herbal things and
He want healthy
everything
shit.
natural. Yeah.
He wants to
Okay.
indulge in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then that means that it's very dark in its color and it's moist.
He know this
And then
type of
even
shit.
like we had dinner at his house, the food was like very like healthy. So I'm like, is this the type of poop he wants to see on his chest?
He wants like cow shit. You know how cows graze and eat and shit up. Anyway, enough with that shit. So listen, I want to have some fun. I have a gift. I have a Miller Lite for you.
Are we drinking again?
I'm
Are we
hitting
drinking
mine.
again?
Oh no. It's Miller time.
You must have seen my
Cold.
skit.
They're cold.
Yes,
we did.
You know, it's been a long time since I had a Miller. How about you? All
I
right.
banned it out of my life.
I'm not going to open mine because clearly I don't want to pop the top. So Wendy Williams, who I'm a fan of, I love Wendy Williams. She has talked about you on her show. What do you think? Do you like Wendy Williams?
Uh-oh.
You don't know her?
She sounds like Mariah right now.
You sound like Weezy
Asking
right
her.
now.
Okay, I just had to do that. But seriously, this is how I felt when I saw what she said about me on her show. I just feel like, Wendy, you know what it is, girl. Like, woman to woman, these niggas ain't shit. So...
And so do you feel like Wendy was just hating on you?
A little. I felt like she was trying to go a little hard. She said something about like, oh, well, now she's kicked out of the Thought Club. If you know what the Thought Club is, that means you don't get invited to do this and that. I'm like, girl, I wasn't getting shit out of that either.
Well, wait, hold on. Enlighten us. What is the thought?
Okay,
club?
so let me catch us up. For
Yes.
those of you that are listening saying,
this
where
real?
did the show just go?
Yeah, exactly.
So Elizabeth Ruiz was on vacation in Mexico, allegedly. We're just going to put a lot of allegedlys out here because lawsuits are getting thrown around and my ass just got out of one, so I'm trying to be good.
Jeez
Okay.
Louise.
And so she was on vacation, allegedly with a football player named Von Doe.
Von Doe.
For legal reasons, we're going to just refer to the person as Von Doe because you all know that Von Doe and Vane Doe are, when you don't know the person. You feel me? You
Yeah.
follow me? Okay. Yeah. So Von Doe and Elizabeth are on vacation and they decide allegedly to have sex, and allegedly there was a video of that allegedly hit the internet that I absolutely could not find.
That allegedly it was his idea to record it.
And then allegedly
Allegedly.
she had said she was going to extort him out of money, which later was not, there's no evidence of that, so she's allegedly under fire from Von allegedly Doe.
Well put,
Did I do
sir.
a good job?
Well
Did I do
put.
it?
It's all fucked
Okay.
up,
Yes.
allegedly. Okay.
And so since then,
But the only thing we do know for sure
is that
is
she's
she kept it for herself for the masturbation situation, allegedly.
That
wasn't allegedly.
That's not allegedly. She actually said that.
I know.
okay, so can you have you done interviews? I mean, because I haven't seen many interviews that you've done.
No, I only did that one TMZ interview.
That was a good one, too.
So, how was Mexico?
It was amazing.
Paint that picture.
We stayed at a villa. We went on the boat. We did jet ski. We went to the clubs. I mean,
Whose idea to go to Mexico? Yours or Von?
dough.
Was there
Von Doe.
was there a group of you or was it just the two of you?
No, it was definitely a group of us.
Okay.
It was a group of guys and a group of girls that went. And
And you guys stayed in a villa. It was like
you already
12,000
know what's
square
going
feet or
down
something
there.
like that. Okay. And so did you allegedly, no, did you
No,
guys
wait. Let her paint the picture.
Sorry,
So my question that's still not answered. See, the problem with our show is there's so much premature ejaculation that comes out of each of us. So speaking of Von Doe, whose idea to go to Mexico was it?
it was his.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you said, "Oh, I'll go because Peter Nygaard and the shitting factory in the island is unavailable."
I mean, I said it was a free trip on a jet. And
Were you in a relationship at the time?
no, I wasn't.
So you guys were just freely hanging out?
Yeah.
Free spirited.
Free spirit, having fun,
Can you say who else was on this trip? Allegedly?
Allegedly. Actually, probably not, just because the fact that after the trip, everybody wanted to feel some type of way because
Fuck their feelings. This
they
ain't
wanna,
Dr. Phil.
They want to stick to the side that they can benefit off more,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And that would be Von Doe.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, stay on his good
catch.
side. Yeah.
Okay, so you stayed at a nice hotel, small hotel, villa, condo. What was it?
It was a villa. I mean, it was huge. We had chefs, we had the maids, we had everything.
So it was nice.
Oh, yeah, it was beautiful.
Was it
Comfortable.
romantic?
Yeah, I mean,
What part of Mexico were you guys in?
Cancun.
Y'all gonna let her answer my question?
Sorry.
We trying to get some questions in too.
Okay, let me. So was it? It was a nice place.
It was. Yeah.
Was it romantic?
It was very romantic.
This is what I'm trying to paint the picture.
Okay.
Because I don't know Elizabeth Ruiz that much. I know her through you. Then I met her. We've hung out one time. Twice. I went on her show, which we'll talk about. But I feel like just as even being in your friend or Claudia's friend or Karuchi's friend, that women they paint this picture. All I've heard is she showed up and allegedly fucked a guy that she tried to extort out of money. That's what the narrative is, right?
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm trying to set the scene. Like, if you come to my hotel, it's me and you, nobody knows, wham, bam, think your man, we're fucking, oh, now there's a tape. That's one thing. It looked like a romantic getaway in Mexico, sexy place, group of people, friends hanging out. We're young, we're fly, people got money, we in Hollywood, and y'all in Mexico.
That's where we are now at the story.
I mean, like, how romantic is it when it's a group? I don't know. I'm not into the group
let me
thing.
but if it's couple, was it couples? Was it just a group
Were
of
people
people?
pairing off? Yeah, exactly.
No. I mean, well, some people were sneaking off and sleeping in someone else's room. Being
Can you say
friends.
the guys that were there?
Actually, I can't either because one of them is
Shit.
also. Well, I'll say this much: one of the guys allegedly dated whatever India Love.
Damn, that's a long list of
Yeah.
I was like, help me out with that
I
one.
think I know who it is, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so when you were in the so set this up. So allegedly, now it's time to go to the room because it's romance time. What is the conversation like with Von Doe? Is it what's up? You want to do this, or was it kind of already an expectation that you guys were doing?
Yeah, it had just been like kind of building up because we had been going to the club and kind of like sticking together in the club, and then doing the whole like chicken fight in the pool, and then
Chicken fight in the pool?
That's them playing and waiting in the water.
you know,
and stuff.
you're my
Yeah.
partner,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
She's a black woman. They don't go in the pool.
I go in the pool. I'm half white. Okay, I've been swimming since I was 6 months old. Carry on,
Got you
girlfriend.
together.
You know, we rent the jet skis. It's like, who are you going with? Well, we're going together, you know, and we kind of sped off in the jet ski on our own by ourselves. So it was kind of something like that was building up already.
So this is what I want to know because, you know, when I see Von Doe, I'm like, and then I see Elizabeth Ruiz, I'm like, now let's take away this equation from Von Doe.
Let's take away the money. Is that what you're getting at? Take away
Because
the money, and she would have nothing to do with him. Is that what you're trying to say?
Was there anything you were physically attracted to? Because when I didn't know
You
who he
trying
was,
to say Von Doe's ugly? Is that what you're
when
trying
I
to say,
looked the
Gio?
brother up, I said, "Nigga, damn." So I want to know: was there anything you were attracted to that you found
Personality.
in him? Oh yeah, personality get you a long way, baby. Okay, so he was funny.
Listen, you know how many people I've dated
He
that
was
are broke?
funny, or was that's what you're saying? He was funny?
Goofballs. Like, we were just goofballs.
Drunk goofballs or sober goofballs?
Drunk.
Okay,
No,
okay.
we
So
were drunk the whole
Oh,
time.
well, that makes a lot of
like,
damn
wake
sense.
up. We would literally wake up and like tequila shots. The like chef made us like liquor smoothies. Like everything had alcohol in it, or it was just
Okay, speaking of balls.
Sounds like a good time.
Speaking of balls, so I was looking for this sex tape because I'm a pervert. If you type P in my user browser, Pornhub comes up. You type X videos comes up. It's just the way my shit is set up. No pun intended. Does Von Doe have a big dick or no?
it's a good size.
Well, Giovanni allegedly says he has 10 inches.
I do. It's online.
Well, I saw the picture. It was a couple inches off, but
Crazy as fuck.
it was in the dark.
You stop. Don't come for me. Pause.
I'm not coming for
I
you.
said pause. But anyway,
Trust me, if I came
It's a
for
good
you,
size.
it's a good size. But she's also look. She's a small little cookie.
that don't mean nothing.
I'm not a virgin.
I know that's
so
right.
I done seen a couple sizes.
Hey.
Don't make my,
So does Trey Songz have a big dick? Because you're rumored to have been with Trey Songz.
oh my goodness.
Hey, you already know.
No,
what
you and
want.
Melissa have something in common. Her friend sucked Trey off in the bathroom.
Okay, how do I get dragged into that motherfucking shit? And I wasn't even there.
Or at least you're not Claudia Jordan. She took that one down.
Yo, this one right here.
I'm standing up for my brand. This is about being uncensored. Shout out to Claudia. I'll deal with you later. Okay, so does he have a big weenie?
I mean, I can tell you who has a small one.
Go ahead.
Who has a small weenie
Yes,
out here?
please.
Would I be legally charged? Because I'm tired of cases, man.
Hell no.
fuck it.
We got your back.
Deshaun Jackson.
Okay, shout out to the Crip community. Do not call me.
Oh shit.
Does Deshaun has a small penis?
Man, he's built like an Asian.
No disrespect to Andrew in the back.
Damn.
Oh.
Melissa, take over the interview.
I have to pick my face up off the floor.
Wait. Shit.
Where? Sorry, everybody.
I'm gonna start hanging out with Elizabeth. So when y'all
Liz
see
is
me
the
out there,
Let me tell you something. I will say this.
I
will say this. When I first met her, I was expecting to be like, okay, how the fuck she gonna be? It's a fine chick. And the first day I met you, you was right at the climax of things, so you weren't in your right self.
Climax, my God.
You weren't in the right mind of things, but she still was able to do a video. But the next time I met her, I said, yo, she's a cool ass, funny ass, cool girl. She don't act nowhere near like she look. Like she's a goofy girl. You know what I'm saying?
I am. I'm such a freaking goofball. And it's like, people always say that after they meet me. They're like, I thought you were going to be really bougie. I'm like,
not at all. I was shocked.
And can I say this?
I was shocked.
First of all, let me say to the Asian community, I've had sex with a couple Asians, and they all don't have small dicks, by the way. But you said Deshaun does. How did that come about? So you and Deshaun. Okay, and let me say one more thing as a disclaimer. Women should have the right to be as bossy as a man. I don't, in terms of whether you want to have sex, if you want to be sexually fluid, I'm a very sexually fluid person. You're a lot more conservative than I am. You're a hoe. And I kind of feel like women are put in this box of, because most of the girls that are that will hear this interview in North Dakota or fucking Iowa or Wisconsin, they are like, that bitch is a hoe. I could tell you right now, if 10 women were asked if they could fuck Trey Songz for one night and get away with it, they would all do it.
Well,
now they probably won't say the same about Deshaun Jackson because you done fucked with that.
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But so Trey Songz, so Wendy Williams had said that you were with Trey Songz. She had went through a list of people. So have you ever been with Trey?
no.
Have you seen Trey's brother?
Oh, I actually saw his penis.
Did you see his video?
Wait, hold on. In person or the video?
Oh, no. The video.
video.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I had to ask.
It was good. It was cool size.
So was Von's bigger than that?
Yeah.
Damn. Music stops right on.
See, it happens all the time.
Wow.
Hey, so like,
Wow.
And Von Doe is who I was asking about, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because, you know, I look at you, you look like you take baths on the waterfalls and shit. You got that very, you know, Eva Mendes.
Did he just say that?
She's exotic
She looks
looking.
like she takes baths
That's
under
exotic
waterfalls.
thing. So I'm saying she looks exotic. So what I'm trying to get to my point is, it look like you have good sex, like you make great faces.
I'm very in touch with my sexuality, and that's been a gift and a curse for me because when men hear it, they're like, oh, wow, you know, but then they're like, oh, they probably just want me for sex. And then when women hear it, some of them might be comfortable or some of them, I might make them uncomfortable because I like sex.
Well, let me ask you something. When I was looking for that alleged video, I stumbled upon another video.
What?
And
Can you get to the point?
I just want to know, was
What's
that
the fucking video, Gio?
was that a video you made for yourself, or did it get leaked out?
Oh, you have a sex tape out
No,
there?
it's like her just like twerking in a thong and a bra.
That's not a big deal. Melissa's in a thong and a bra too.
No. Well, but this was straight up just like in this motherfucking video, she twerking a little bit. So how
Okay,
did that
so
get
yeah, I
out?
have a confession to make. Like, I make videos twerking and kind of playing with myself, and then I watch them and I play with myself.
But how did this get online? You put it online?
No, I probably did on YouTube one twerking video, but the other ones are just all on my laptop, and I do it for fun. I like to do stuff by myself, and then I watch it and I play with myself.
But she's also
I love it.
I don't have one of me playing with myself to play with myself, but I do have one of me playing with other people to play with myself. Okay, but
That's weird.
me and Elizabeth gonna end up in jail. Floyd, you're gonna have to bail us out.
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Got it.
Oh my
That's
God.
why.
She's a Scorpio.
When's your birthday?
November 21st.
I'm the 7th. You're right on
See,
the
but this
cusp
is two
of
different
that.
type of score.
Damn. So let's see. They both have a Trey Songz connection. They both are Scorpios.
Stop connecting me to Trey.
both
Listen,
are
I don't
dead.
even know the girl anymore that is alleged
Oh, I thought you-
who's
ooh, I thought
alleged to
I
have
thought you were gonna refer
done.
to Trey as a girl. I was about to say.
No. Trey is very much a boy, and I have no connection to the girl that is alleged to have done whatever the hell they supposedly did in the bathroom.
connected moments? It's
The
hilarious.
views expressed on the show do not
My God.
line up with our sponsor, Floyd Mayweather.
My
Okay,
God.
so when you were in the room and you were getting ready to have sex with Von Doe,
Allegedly.
did you guys use a condom?
Yeah.
Did you?
That was a
You
motherfucking
sure?
lie. So the pullout game was strong.
I mean,
Either
y'all
that-
were drunk,
he is
so
on the
you know.
football team. He does, you know.
So was the pull-out game stronger? Did you all use it's okay if you didn't use a condom. I mean, it happens.
No, we used a condom.
And then it came off. That's pretty much what she's saying.
She didn't say that.
Allegedly.
Okay, so did you ever? So where did the allegation that you wanted to blackmail this romantic athlete with a big penis who can dance his ass off, allegedly, and took you on this excursion to Mexico? Where did this rumor come from that you wanted to extort him?
So I had actually gone to an attorney and I wanted to protect myself, and because Von Doe had a video as well on his phone. So
after the alcohol and after the romance and all the fun, you're like, wait a minute. Sober. Okay.
Yeah. And then, I spoke to an attorney. He reached out to his people. My attorney actually ended up fucking me over, which now we're in a contract where I'm not going to be able to sue him because I was planning on to. He reached out to Von Doe's people and told them that I wanted $2.5 million within a week and all this stuff. And when I read it, I was like, $2.5 million? Like, okay, my pussy's really good, but it's not $2.5 million. I mean, it is, but I wouldn't ask for it. So I was kind of surprised when I saw all of that because it wasn't told to me prior to the situation.
So, okay,
so you gave your attorney permission to speak on your behalf, and he spoke out of turn
without letting me know what he was going to say,
and made a demand for money
for him.
Go ahead, Melissa.
So if it wasn't a demand, if you guys had not had a conversation as to what it is you wanted to get out of the situation, he just said, okay, stand by, I'll call you back. And then he went in. So you wanted to sue him for legal malpractice.
Yeah, because he didn't discuss anything with me. Every time I would tell him that Von Doe was reaching out to me or I had other people reaching out to me, he was like, don't respond, just let me handle it. And he wouldn't tell me how he was handling. He wasn't telling me what he was saying. Like, I was just kind of out of the loop, but I felt like I could trust him because he was an attorney.
But your intentions were to stop Von Doe from releasing this tape he had.
Yeah, because actually I had a football player reach out to me telling me he wanted to hang out and all this stuff. And I was like, where'd you get my number? And he was like, at the club. And I was like, what club? I've been in Houston. And he's like, oh, no, in DMs. And I was like, well, send me screenshots of our DMs. I don't ever remember talking to you on my DMs. He never sent me screenshots. He never spoke to me. So I was
the football player?
You know what? He was probably like a bench warmer or something because I really don't remember his name. But I think he played on the same team as Odell Beckham because he was
So
like,
he's on
That's
the
still
Giants.
about $500,000 a year, though.
So he's on the Giants.
yeah.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, come hang out. We're staying at Drake's house and all this stuff. And I was like,
Oh, I know.
There'd be a lot going on at Drake House.
Yeah. That's the
So-
college
Okay,
dorm.
so let me ask you a question, just because I've done a little bit of research on this whole thing. Who's Kevin Blatt? That's not your attorney, is it?
no, he's actually a sex tape broker.
Yeah. So at what point did he enter the fray?
He actually, he was the one that introduced me to my attorney because I met him at my job and, we were chit-chatting about everything and, I kind of told him the situation and he was like, I have an attorney that you can meet. He introduced me to my attorney and that's how it happened.
Okay, so are you on speaking terms with Kevin Blatt at this point since he introduced you to the janky attorney?
No, I don't talk to Kevin Blatt.
Okay.
Have you had a chance to talk to Von Doe just one-on-one since it's you two in the video, you two on the trip, you two allegedly in the video?
Yeah.
Did you get to talk to him, just say, hey, this is all a misunderstanding or whatever?
No, because at the time my attorney was telling me to not contact him at all. Even though he was reaching out to me, I was ignoring his calls, ignoring his text messages.
Oh, man.
Because my attorney was telling me,
The one that you thought that
don't
was
say
the one.
anything because you might say something wrong. And then I don't want to have to fix it later. So I never text back. Nothing.
Okay, but at the end of the day, your incentive for even contacting Ron or going through a third party to contact him was just to make sure that he never released the tape?
Yeah, it was to protect myself. I mean, I was like, I can't even believe I did that. And I knew that he had a clip on his phone and I had another person in his field reaching out to me. So I'm like, either something's being talked about in the locker room or now I'm being degraded.
So did one person record it and then send it to the other? Or how did that, or did you set up a camera production?
No, it was just selfie mode and then mirror mode.
And then you all texted to each other?
And then he did it. He did a clip off his phone, and
So they had stuff on their individual phones.
Yeah, we were just pulling
but
out our phones and
you have the
recording.
lengthy video,
Yeah.
whereas he's maybe got some snapshots or whatever. So you have the lion's share of the of the content.
Did the video get online? How did the video get online?
The video never got online.
No.
Actually, that was just allegedly whatever.
The video never came
but
out.
the video never.
Because I've
came
never
out.
been able to find
It's
it.
because it never came out. So
He's the only one that has the power with it.
So what's the status of the restraining order against you?
Well, right now it's like a preliminary injunction where the video is being held by the court right now to figure out what settlement are we going to come to.
So when you say the video's the court's holding the video, do they
Means the
extract it?
bailiffs are
Do
fucking
they extract it
watching it
from
over
your
their lunch
phone?
hour.
They extract it from your phone, and you have to give up all copies, or
yeah, I give up
Say,
all copies.
So you don't have possession of this tape anymore at all. Nothing.
I don't have any copies of it.
Okay, so wouldn't it kind of make a little bit of sense? So Von Doe and his people have, gone to the courts, gotten a temporary restraining order against you in the hopes of you not putting out the tape. So doesn't it seem like you guys are on the same page of this tape not seeing the light of day?
Yeah.
So then
I think it just kind of blew up more than
Well, it's
it
become
really
bigger
should
than
have.
them now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the world's
And then I
talking
became
about
an extortionist when not once did I ever go up to him to ask him for any type of money, because if not, I'd be in jail right now.
I said the same thing earlier.
And there's nothing in writing that says, I, Elizabeth Ruiz, want $2.5 million.
Never, not in writing, not in text message.
You should never say your pussy's not worth $2.5 million, because if I fuck somebody worth that much money, my motherfucking dick is worth what's 20% of whatever they got. Okay, so this Von Doe is not the first time you've ever been around a guy with money. And not the first time you've ever had sex with a guy with money.
Not at all.
So who else do we know that you've had sex with?
Lil Wayne.
No.
You a damn
look at
lie.
your face.
You a damn lie.
Why she got to be a lie?
You serious?
She not gonna claim no dick that don't think Black Lives Matter.
How was that experience?
Because
I
Gio
love
wants to
him.
know.
Go to hell.
He's an amazing person. We actually 2 years ago he took me to France on his jet for the film festival and stuff.
Cannes.
And we're still really great friends.
It's con.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Thank you. So like, when you looking up at Lil Wayne and he on top of you, like,
How do you know he was? How you know he was on top?
well,
She likes the missionary position.
Oh, that's
She
right.
may not like the missionary
y'all
position.
feel like what
vanilla.
you a doggy person? Doggy
She's
style?
she's a writer because she's a writer.
That's what you are. You more of a rider. You like control.
I do like to ride. I actually in my tape. No, I didn't.
In the alleged tape.
In the alleged tape.
No, I didn't do anything. What you know what I do like to do? Sometimes I like
Is
to.
Von Doe a moaner?
I'm a moaner.
We're not talking about you.
No, I'm just saying it's okay for men.
I'm
to
a
moan.
cowgirl.
I hate
Say
that shit.
much. No.
Oh, you ride like a cowgirl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gio, calm down.
what?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just-
You're starting
No,
to look a little bit like when
no,
Prisha was in that
no.
chair.
And
I had to
that was
fucking
one of my
kick
biggest
you.
shows. And listen,
No, Prisha's actually my best friend. I love
you
her.
kidding me?
Wait,
That's my best friend.
actually, she and Prisha came to my party in Malibu.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
listen,
Wow.
It was
Prisha on the trip?
No, she wasn't, but
It would
she
be-
was like definitely in tune when I was WhatsApping her.
It would be unmanly of me
listen.
not to be to be as I
Okay,
will.
so
the man
enough about
watching this.
stuttering.
Back off of Gio, thank God, because we don't have any money for you today, so we're not talking about your sex.
That's
game.
clear.
So, Lil Wayne, how was sex with Lil Wayne?
It was cool. I mean,
Superhead
'Cause
said
he
that
does-
they had like a really like
Because he
intense
does
connection.
he does a
when
lot
they
of
had
lean,
sex.
and I heard that
it's
lean
not
makes you
crazy.
prevent you
It's
from
more
having.
like passionate kind
Really?
of. Yeah. He likes to
What did-
love you.
What did his dreadlocks smell like?
I mean, he's pretty clean when it comes to his little
Really?
dreadlocks. Yeah. He's a really great person. Like, he's not the type to like have sex with you and then like not call you. He's just
How you doing? I just
like,
wouldn't
hey,
call
come
that.
on. We definitely had some threesomes together.
What?
Really?
Okay.
God.
You are MVP.
Wait. Note to future guests: when you come on this show, you need to fucking be open like her because it makes our job easier.
Yes.
So, does he like to have threesomes with other men or women?
Women.
Okay.
Yeah.
More than one girl or two girls or
Like, we went in cons, okay?
You
So-
say
All I
what?
can say. We went in at cons.
so more than two.
we were
girls?
going to the club like, okay, her. Go on, back to the room.
So Close your mouth.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, but then she get on my ass.
Usually we have to pry people open like a fucking oyster can, and I'm just like,
Oyster
tell
can.
me more.
So when you go to
Usually
the
I have
club,
to close my mouth.
so when you go to the club, whose job is it to go find the girls? You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm telling.
What type of woman you look for? Like with Melissa, for example.
I'm not a hater. Like, I'm not one to bring you the fat girl because I want to stand out.
That's
you know?
hysterical.
Would Melissa make the cut? Would she make the cut if she was
Fuck
in college?
yeah.
Melissa
Hey.
Ford is legendary.
Fuck
She
yes.
makes every cut.
Damn, she put a fuck yes on that.
This is a great interview.
You, Elizabeth, and Wayne, what's up? What's up? You know?
Shut the fuck up, Gio, and stop trying to broker my pussy, okay?
That's my job, motherfucker.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shout out to ASAP Rocky.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
oh my god.
I don't even know where to pick up from this. Let's see. You've been selling dick.
I've just been babysitting a dog.
You're trying to keep your life
I'm
together
trying
with
to keep
that
my
dog.
life together.
And Elizabeth has told us a lot. Okay, so Lil Wayne, do you still keep in touch with him?
I do here and there. I know he's really busy and he's a little caught up, but we do. Every time I go down to Miami, like, I see him. And
So, are you in a relationship right now?
no, I'm not. I'm single.
Okay.
Maybe that's why.
A lot of our listeners are going to want to know that.
What type of man would it take to settle you down?
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I just turned 25 in November.
Okay. She's a Scorpio like me.
So what type of guy does it take to tame you?
Yeah, Timmy. Yeah.
I like personality a lot. I don't really go for looks. I don't care about like the whole.
And I guess that's how Von Doe got in the door. Okay.
But Von Doe, I mean, to his credit, if the Von Doe that we're talking about, because this Von Doe shit. Okay, he does have an amazing body.
Well, yeah, because he is a defensive
He has
lineman.
an amazing body.
Oh gosh.
How many women have you fucked that his face has been in the pillow?
That's crazy.
Okay, so
Meaning what?
Let's just keep it.
Not the
let's
best
keep-
looking. You right?
Let's keep it
You
1,000. We've all
You right.
had-
But
we've
a
all-
lot shit. People don't know about it.
Hold on. We've all had
Yeah,
a lot.
I fucked that Ninja Turtle,
but the
but her
difference-
body crazy.
Can I get a word in the difference between you and what she's doing? She's living in her truth. Earlier, you were a hoe in Chicago. Now she talking about her
Oh,
body.
that was just my question. I wanted to know.
But why? But my question is why is it okay? Back up. Von Doe has an amazing body. He has money, so that brings this whole other thing, right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I never seen his
changes the
body.
conversation.
I can look at somebody that's ugly with money and be like,
I never seen his body. I just seen a picture, and before I knew everything, all the details, I was like,
he has a good personality, apparently.
apparently. So
I'm assuming he
and
has
then once
swag.
she said that, I said, okay, cool.
He has-
Teach his own.
He has swag. Probably has some good fashion because he has money. Good hygiene.
Yeah, he does. Good hygiene.
So, the face, you just take a hit.
I don't necessarily think he's unattractive. I
don't think he's unattractive
I will
either.
say I hate the glasses.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I hate the glasses.
Did-
Get some new frames, dude. That's it.
Did he
That's
take
it.
the
That's all.
glasses off when y'all had sex?
Yeah.
Start fogging up and shit.
They're kind of like Steve Urkel glasses a little bit. Is that what they give me, Steve Urkel?
I think they cut off the edge of him being like a nigga from wherever he's from.
Where is he from? Does anyone know? Von Doe?
Texas.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
country boy.
So would
Okay.
you say personality would win over a wallet? Because you was finishing saying the type
Personality
of
wins
guy.
over a wallet is what he was.
For when this comes for you, someone you want to really settle down with.
Well, yeah, personality and stability. I mean, I'm a hustler. I like to
Right.
make my money. I like to be productive, but I need someone that can give me financial security. You know,
Or
not
at
just
least
for
some-
me, but if I'm planning on having kids with
kids, of course.
this person, I need my
course.
kids to live right,
Of course. Live good or live right.
live amazing.
So we okay, so let me just go down the list. Amazing vacation details of a Mexico trip with Von Doe. Lil Wayne is a good fuck, loves group sex, and is a down homie.
Deshaun.
What's the boy's name? Deshaun
Deshaun.
Jackson. Damn. Sorry, bruh. And Trey Songz never got the pussy. So, which of these celebrity guys has been the best in bed?
I don't know. I think a lot of these niggas can't fuck. So.
They can't fuck. Is it because
I ain't gonna give that title to anybody yet.
is it because your heart's not in it, you think?
I think so.
Oh my God, Gio. Listen.
Yeah, Gio's not allowed to talk for a
Gio's
minute.
going through a little something right now, and he's all sentimental and in his feelings.
Because
But
this
she
is,
just
because
said
your
yeah.
heart's not involved.
this
The
is
fuck does
not
that have to do with
Ayana.
good
Hold on.
sex?
This is not Ayana Fix My Life. This is Hollywood Unlocked.
But she said,
Uncensored.
yeah, kinda.
I guess.
So who has been the worst?
Giovanni can't talk for 5 minutes.
Regroup, nigga.
The same guy I said before with the Chinese penis.
Oh God.
So was Deshaun, when you and Deshaun were having sex, was he like throwing out like gang signs and stuff?
And by the way, this is not even to throw shade at him. Like, he is a really good person, really sweet guy, you know, down to earth. We're just talking about sex in specific. But it was just like, so, like, dead.
Damn. As the music dies.
I just really want to crack open
I'm
this
just
beer
going
right
to
now.
say this. I have told our sponsor that I'm going to need security. Because walking around these streets, I am just a conduit of information. 'Cause I've never seen it.
I'm probably going to need some after this.
That's hysterical.
So, what is it that...
Okay, wait, no. Here, since we're still on the subject of sex, I really want to know, do you have anybody who you would like to sleep with? Is there somebody that you're like, oh, I know
I know who she got her eye on, but I'm not going to tell her if she don't
yummy.
tell it.
Oh, the one I told you that DM me?
Yeah, but
Okay,
I'm not.
y'all can't do that.
No, I'm not going to put it.
Y'all can't do that.
Listen, the fact that she's giving us so much, I'm going to respect. See, because when Melissa's angry right now, she's like, nigga, I brought you in my life for 10 motherfucking years, and you put all my shit out there. We put a lot out today. I'm going to let her say the name if she wants to. She's open, so she might put it out there.
I actually don't yet because I want to spend more time with him and I don't want to, like, you know.
A star, B star.
He's an A-star.
Okay, so you're excited about this one.
Yeah, everything new is a little exciting
Light
sometimes.
skin.
Singer, rapper, athlete.
Rapper.
Okay.
I already know.
Anyway.
I got it. It's only 3 of them out there.
God's son. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, let's continue right along. Okay, so let her get her moment.
I believe it.
Okay, so tell us, what is the most how are you the most misunderstood? Like, what is it that people think about you that's not true?
I think people think that I'm like a bitch or I'm this like evil person because of what comes out on the media. But I think it's just because I'm really misunderstood. Like, I'm just, I'm positive energy and I have a lot of personality and I'm not afraid to be me. I'm not afraid to be like, well, okay, this is how I feel or this is what it is, like the person that did my hair. I'm like, hey, it wasn't the best job you did. And it's like, not everybody can appreciate honesty, and I'm just very honest.
Tell me about it.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to, if you ask me how something looks, I'm like, it looks good. I'm like, it looks bad. And I hope people do the same for me,
Do you think that there's a double standard when it comes to men and women as it pertains to sex?
Yeah, definitely. It's like when men are open about sex and all the things they've done, they're the man and they're this and they're that. But when a woman does it, it's like, oh my God, it's like, is her mom watching this? Like, yes, like I'm old,
You're not
Wait,
old.
you said you're old?
Yeah.
Girl,
Well,
you just turned 25.
over here.
I mean, I'm old enough. I mean, that's what I meant.
Oh, side note, I saw James Franco last Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was at brunch. Anyway, sorry. Okay.
That was there was no segue to that.
I know.
Okay.
I'm in love with James Franco.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's what it is.
So
He's cute. He's a little.
he's cool.
He's weird.
Okay, so
He's different, yeah.
Yeah, he's weird.
so has Amber Rose reached out to you about? She has her whole slut walk movement. Do you know Amber Rose?
No, I personally don't know her, but I've heard that she definitely got involved with the case or something.
What?
She had an opinion about it, but not in the media or something.
Opinion like in support of you or not in support of you?
Well, I mean, they didn't really give me a lot of details, but I'm assuming it was in support of me because she's a feminist.
Okay. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Don't get me
good.
started.
Yeah.
That's good.
I was like, I don't know. But I love Amber Rose. I love her whole movement. And I just like that she's a voice for women because we rarely get that,
What about Kim Kardashian?
I love Kim Kardashian.
I love Kim Kardashian.
What do you love about her so much?
She can do no wrong in my eyes.
Do you know what her talent is?
Making money.
And that is a motherfucking talent. People always quick to hate on Kim Kardashian, but her vagina bred life to careers for her whole entire family.
Ray
For
J
her
shoulda-
whole
Ray J
family.
should be getting 25% of everybody's check for the rest of their life because it was because of him.
Even Caitlyn Jenner got a Mac line.
Oh, that's crazy.
Kylie got her line. Kendall at one point was like the highest paid model. It's like,
And Kendall been hanging out with A$AP Rocky. Have you seen that? What do you think about that?
I don't really have an opinion.
They're friends.
I don't know.
No, because I'm rooting for you and A$AP. Today's Yams Day, by the way.
Y'all do look good together.
Oh my God.
They're not together. They're not together,
listen,
but they
because
look
the way
good
his face lit up when I told him that I have a show with you, he really likes you.
No, he is. Listen, I adore him. He is a really, really cool person, and I like the way he thinks. You know what I'm saying? He's not your average bear. He's not, not your average rapper. He's not stupid by far. He's a really thoughtful, funny person, and he's cool to hang out with. That's it.
Does he have a big penis? Do you know?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
It always goes to this question.
I have no clue. I mean, you might want to ask Kendall Jenner that. I have no
Listen,
clue.
I'm not texting him or Kendall anything.
They look like they're having a really good time together, and why shouldn't they?
He
They're
he's
young,
a
famous,
fun-
and
he's
attractive.
He's a fun person. He likes to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good guy.
He does like to have a lot of fun. So that's yeah.
So are you looking for romance? Like, are you looking for love? Or are you just a young girl in Hollywood having fun?
I don't feel like I'm really looking for anything, but if love comes, like I'm not gonna avoid it. I'm just kind of focusing on me right now and doing what makes me happy. Like, what does Elizabeth like to do? And
Which is?
I don't know, whatever I feel like doing. Some days I feel like
being creative.
Yeah,
You like
some
to
days I
create.
feel like shooting a skit. The next day I feel like acting wild. I don't know.
But you're living on your own terms.
I am.
And I was actually a guest on her show. Are you still on the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's joined the show. Tell everybody the name of the show and tell us about the show.
So I started working on a show called Girlfriends in Champagne, where we have like little discussions about things going on in the world and stuff like that. And we always have a guest. We had Jason on our show and Milan on our show as well from
We're going to edit that out.
I love Ruiz.
Oh my God, it's so funny because it was,
Oh, I know. He was probably talking shit about me too. That's fine. But see, the difference between him and I talking shit about each other is I'm employed in multiple ways and he's trying to get back on.
yeah.
So who else is on Girlfriends in Champagne?
Sydney Starr is on the show.
Yeah, Sydney
She's a
Starr's on the show.
transsexual.
Oh, that's
Okay.
the one that Michael Blackson just outed.
Really?
She slid in his DMs.
Oh, but I mean, listen, I don't understand the tranny movement. One day, tell Sydney I want her to come on my show
I'll tell her.
so we can sit down.
I think she has a really good personality. She's, again, not afraid to be herself. And I just like people like that. It's like, people are so judgmental and stuff. I can't do it.
Okay, so where can people find the show?
So we actually are not supposed to say what network it's supposed to air on yet, because Halisha, the producer, she just wanted to keep everything closed off until it actually aired.
So it's going to be a
But-
TV show.
Yeah, it's on
we can't say the network, but I know
on the
where.
network. Yeah, and then on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And so we're shooting our pilot for our show where you guys shoot your show.
Oh, really?
So I'm sure we'll run into each other. Yeah, it's a really nice setup over there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely see you. We can gossip some.
Oh, definitely. Listen, you gonna come back on this show at some
Liz,
point.
you have been a great guest.
Okay, and so where can people find you, and what else do you want to share with people about what you're working on?
So I'm really pursuing my acting career, and I'm trying to. Last year at the end of the year, I was in a scene with Jamie Foxx for his pilot called White Famous, and it recently got picked up by
With Jay
Star.
Farrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
So, yeah, the pilot's called White. The show's called White Famous. It just got picked up by Star, and I might be a recurring role for it. And
Nice.
I'm just focusing on acting and personality. Like, I'm still like finding myself, I guess, like what I like to do, what I don't like to do, and like.
I thought you were really good on your talk show.
Thank you.
Because she was supposed to come on this show and had canceled on us because of this legal shit. And I walk in and she's sitting there and I'm like, I said, is that the? So as soon as I get up there and get my mic on, I go, ain't you supposed to be on the show? But you were super cool and super just easy to talk to.
It worked out.
Yeah, I don't like to be seen as a diva because I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm just like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't come off, well, when people get to know you, so.
Yeah, I think it's just sometimes I'm a little socially awkward. So when I walk in somewhere and I don't know people, I'll just be more like
That is
quiet, and
true.
people are like, she's bougie.
Yeah.
But
That's okay. I'm the same way until I get the brown juice in me.
yeah. And then I'm like, hey, give me a kiss. And people are like, I'm not a lesbian. I'm like, well, a little bit today.
Well, good. Well, listen, I'm glad that you came on the show, and I appreciate you for being so open. This is what Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored is supposed to be.
You just made Jason's whole month. You
And
just
listen,
made if we don't have a guest at all for the rest of the month,
We good.
he's like, we good.
So listen,
We good.
we're gonna send you home with 3 cans of Miller Lite. So wait,
Do you drink cerveza?
I do, but not this.
Oh,
you had enough of your life. Okay, wait. So like 1 Miller or 2 Miller? Okay, enough. Okay, so we're out of here.
It's light.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for listening, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.